I became India's youngest grandmaster in history, which was held by Pragnananda before I made the title. Before I got into chess, I was like a normal kid going to school and stuff. I can't really complain. I don't think I made any huge sacrifices because I enjoy chess and I enjoy what I'm doing. So more than my sacrifices, it's I would say my parents had to go through a lot of struggles because it's not very easy to quit school and just fully focus on chess to make that decision, and they had to go through a lot of sacrifices, and I'm grateful for them and believing in me. And personally, I don't think I made any sacrifices because I'm just enjoying life. The year when I was trying to break the record for the youngest grandmaster in history, I went through a lot of pressure, but not because of media or any outside influences, but just I valued the record a lot, and I just put myself under so much pressure. And that 1 year, it was very tough, but I learned a lot of lessons, and like how to handle these pressures and how to handle expectations. So I learned a lot, and after I made the title, I realized that the amount of pressure I put myself through was just not like worth it. There are more things in my career than just the youngest GM record. So the year was quite stressful, but yeah, it was a great learning experience for me. For example, when I was trying to break the Super Grandmaster, the 2700 rating, the lessons I learned when I was trying to break the Grandmaster title was really helpful. So yeah, it surely was very helpful. Chess is very popular in India. There are a lot of youngsters, as everyone knows, and the competition is extremely high. And I think that's a very healthy thing because it motivates everyone to work harder to get better at chess. And the main struggles, I think I or more my parents were going through was financial. We were finding it difficult to travel abroad and play tournaments on a regular basis, but and also we didn't really have any sponsors or funding, so we went through a lot of financial difficulties. But I mean, our family, friends, they helped us a lot to get through that period, and I think that is the main thing that Indians mostly face, financial troubles. So yeah, but now there are some sponsors. The interest in chess has increased, so I guess it will be easier from now for all the youngsters. I would say, like, when I was younger, like maybe a few years back, I used to be so emotional. Like, I used to get angry a lot, and I was just very short-tempered. But once I started to like, focus on my mental fitness as well, just doing some meditation, some yoga, stuff like that, it really helped me calm down. I would say I'm still very emotional, but I still get angry a lot. I still get very nervous at certain points, but I can handle the pressure better, the emotions better. Few years back, I used to handle it so badly. I mean, every time, like it just used to be torture. Like whenever I had some high pressure situations, I just couldn't handle it. But yeah, now I'm more able to control myself, control my emotions. So for sure, meditation and stuff like that really helped me. I tried to work with a psychologist before. It was for sure had some plus points, but now I don't really work with anyone. But I think about psychology. I discuss it with like my trainers, my friends, and friends and others. So yeah, psychology is of course very important, especially for chess. And yeah, I try to make sure that I'm in the best state of mind to give my best at any point. I'm still very upset when I lose games and when I feel like I did not do what was in my control. It still frustrates me a lot, but I'm able to get over losses quickly. Let's say when I was maybe a few years back, it took me like the whole tournament to forget about the loss. It now takes me around like half an hour, 1 hour to get into the right state of mind. So I'm able to recover quickly, and even after uh, winning, I don't get too excited. Um, and one of the tricks um, I followed was just start thinking about the next game. Irrespective of the result, I just start thinking about what I'm going to do in the next game. Yeah, I do some yoga or go for some walks. It's just always nice to get some fresh air. That helps, and also I sometimes listen to my favorite music or something like that. So, I mean, mostly some melodious songs like Indian music, or yeah, sometimes English too. But, yeah, my favorite is Hindi, which is like yeah. I think my main strength has always been my calculation, and weaknesses, I would say there are just too many. There are still a lot of areas that I need to work on, but for sure my strength has always been my calculation. Actually, most of the time I don't follow what people say about me, so I don't know actually what they. But if someone says something directly to me, I take it as a compliment. It's a nice thing when your heroes are complimenting you, they believe in you. It's a nice feeling, but I don't take it too much to heart, whatever they say. Fischer, Kasparov, and Carlsen for sure, the top three. But in which order is very tricky. In my opinion, I would say maybe Fischer is the greatest of all time. I mean, he didn't have like a long career, but from the games that I have seen, from how dominant when he was at his peak, it feels like he's just the purest genius of our game. And maybe second is Kasparov and third is Magnus. But yeah, this is just my opinion. I think Magnus is the toughest to prepare and play against him, because to prepare against him is almost impossible because he plays so many things. And any top player, it's hard to prepare against. But of course, Magnus is clearly the best player in the world, so it's natural that he is the toughest opponent for anyone else. So yeah, Magnus. Actually, when I was starting out in chess, it was always Viswanathan sir for me, because I mean, he's just a national hero in India, and everyone just in India just loves him. So I was also inspired by Viswanathan sir. It's also part of the reason why I started playing chess. So for a long time, it was only Viswanathan sir who was an inspiration for me. But once I started to grow up, once I started to get better, I started to appreciate other players as well, all the top players. And maybe the last couple of years, I'm appreciating Magnus's games so much more. Like maybe starting from 2019. Yeah, I appreciate everyone, but if I have to say who's my role model, like chess player as a person, I would say always Vishy. So the long-term goal for me has always been to become the best player in the world, and it's still the same. I'm trying. I'll try to be the best player in the world. For the near future, maybe one of the close goals is to enter top 10 in the world, and yeah, just improve my rating and just get better at chess. So, Why I like chess is because of how complex it is, how it's been played for so many years and still people don't understand that, and it's always amusing for me. And why chess is good for in general is it's just a very good mental exercise. And yeah, I would recommend chess to everyone, even professionals or non-professionals. I would recommend everyone to try out chess. Not sure actually. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's there is a limit to chess. There's a limited possibilities, but yeah, humans just find it so hard to play chess. I don't know why. I don't know. I haven't had a lot of life experiences yet, so I don't know if I can relate chess to life. But maybe how maybe the strategy and decision making it's somewhat similar. But I have mostly played d4, but yeah, both of it's just a personal preference, and mine is d4. I've never tried coffee actually. I've tried tea maybe from time to time, but I would prefer just warm milk or something. Couple of years back, maybe movies, but now I think TV series. Recently, I watched Wednesday. It was very trendy at some point, so I decided to watch it, and it was very similar to Harry Potter's. Yeah, I loved it. South Indian. Favorite meal? I don't really have any, but the most common thing I eat is dosas and um, some kind of rice, like curd rice. Not sure if you've heard of it, but no. I mean, I have tried, but no, I can't cook. I don't think it's very accurate. I mean, tactics does play a huge role in chess, but 99% is a bit too much, I would say. Can't say exactly, but there are a lot of other very important things as well. So I wouldn't rate tactics very highly. Uh, Maybe 50%. Spicy food. Petrov can get really sharp actually, sometimes, but Berlin I think is for the last 23 years it's been the most solid opening. So Berlin. I'm not really an animal person actually. I'm actually a bit scared of dogs, but I don't like cats either. I don't really follow chess streams. Sometimes I follow Hikaru streams, but not really like others. I mean, I know they are doing a great job and I appreciate their work, but haven't really followed a lot of streams. I used to be very superstitious actually, but now I've realized that it just doesn't make sense. I'm just trying to do what I feel like and not really. I used to have these lucky pens, lucky dress and stuff, but no, not anymore.